Okay, good morning. We're starting to be pretty frequent as far as these live streaming Tehillim classes. And today I wanted to look at the chapter from Tehillim from the book of Psalms, chapter 67, Perek Samech Zayin. And we're going to look at From Your Lips to God's Ears. It's a book that explains pretty much everything you need to know about Tehillim. Mhm. And let's get started. It's on page 253. And today is Sunday, February 13th, 2022, the year in Hebrew 5782. And here goes. The author of this chapter, we're not clear because it doesn't mention a name, but presumably it would be King David. It is a communal Thanksgiving. You could have an individual Thanksgiving, or you can have a communal one. And here's the summary of the chapter. It's actually kind of interesting because it's only Shmoneh Pesukim, 8 verses long. However, it's fragmented into 5 different topics, subjects, categories. We see that it opens up with the word Lamenatseach, which reminds us that these were the Tehillim, the Psalms, were poems put to music, played by the Levium in the Beit HaMikdash, in God's house of the holy. So it starts, the psalm consists of 8 verses subdivided into 4 parts. The first verse serves as a heading, the last as a concluding verse in which faith is expressed that one day all nations will fear God. Verses 4 and 6 are a refrain in which all nations, Hashemu Elokim, acknowledges God. Let's just kick it off. By the way, it's in the Siddur, in the Jewish prayer book, the Hebrew prayer book, that it is said when you're about to say Ma'ariv, when you're about to say the evening prayers on Motza'eh, when Shabbat is going out, Saturday nights. Also, some congregations recite it when they go outside. It's blessing the new moon, Kiddush Levana. Kiddush, sanctifying, Levana, Lavan, that white planet in the sky. Also, some people say it when they're counting the Omer, the 49 days between the second day of Passover and the first day of Shavuot. Lamenatseach, to the chief musician, Biniginot, with a nigun, with a song, mizmor, accompanied by musical instruments, shir, song. So, let's go in. The psalmist speaks of God's blessing to Israel. Elohim, God, Yechonenu v'yivorachenu. May God favor us. Chen, be kind. And v'yivorchenu, and God should bless us. Your air panav, reminiscent of the birkat that the Kohanim used to bless the people. Your air panav, may God cause his countenance to shine. Itanu, among us. Selah, pause in the music. Now, this is part of the Shimush Tehillim, and that means that every chapter of Tehillim has assigned to it a time and a purpose that you would pray for a specific outcome, that you use these prayers as access points. And this one, it says, if you want to be released from prison, verse 2 states, may God favor us and bless us. May he cause his countenance to shine among us. Jail doors opened up. That's it. Simple as that. Ladad ba'aretz darkecha. Now 3, he expresses his trust that God's salvation will indeed be known throughout the world. Ladad ba'aretz, so that you will know in all of the earth, darkecha, all your ways, bechol goyim, and your deliverance, Yeshua secha, among all nations. Then here's the refrain. People will thank you, God. Yoducha amim Elohim. Yoducha amim kulam. People will thank you, God. All the peoples will thank you. Now 5. He describes how God judges and governs all nations. Yismechu v'yiranenu liumim. Nations will rejoice and sing. Ki tishbot amim mishor. When you judge the peoples justly, uleumim, and leads the nations, ba'aretz tanachem sela. You get sela again, which was a pause in the music and a time to reflect and to look back. Yoducha amim Elohim, people will thank you, God. Yoducha amim kulam, all the peoples will thank you. Zion. Eretz nasna yivula. He gives thanks for all the abundant harvest. Eretz nasna yivula. The earth will have yielded its produce. Yivarachenu Elohim Eloheinu. God, our God, will have blessed us. Now the last verse. Yivarachenu Elohim. That God will bless us, v'yir'u also, and they will fear him, yirah, they will fear him. God will bless us, and they will fear him. All, which men? Kol afsei aretz, all men, even from the ends of the earth. So there'll be like a global, there will be a global recognition to God's global sovereignty over the world, and specifically this prayer is being said as Shabbat is going out, and it's kind of concise. You can see that they made the prayer into a menorah shape prayer with the lettering. And I remember in Kew Garden Synagogue, specifically Arnon Hiller comes to mind, and my best friend Oren Hiller, and we would go to groups, play groups, Shabbat afternoon, and then we would have Sudah Shlishi with tuna fish and egg salad and challah rolls. And then we would go back up into the sanctuary, and they would start off the Marif prayer with this song, which I'm going to sing. And you can sing along or you could tune out. Lamanatseach. Lamnatseach bin niginot mizmor shir. Elohim yechanenu v'yivarechenu ya'er panav itanu sela ladat ba'aretz darkecha b'chol goyim Yeshua secha yaducha amim Elohim yaducha amim kulam yismechu v'yiranenu liumim Ki tishbot amim mishor Uliumim ba'aretz tanchem sela Yaducha amim Elohim Yaducha amim kulam Eretz nasna yevula Yevarechenu Elohim Yevarechenu Elohim Eloheinu Yevarechenu Elohim Viru also kol afsei aretz. Take one. Little rusty, but nevertheless, it just brings back happiness and joy. Singing in a synagogue with all your friends and family on the Shabbat afternoon, that you sing a song to help you uplift your spirits as you're kind of coming down from the high of Shabbat. I thank you all, and we'll see you again, Bezrat Hashem, Machar, tomorrow.